So hello, today we are here to talk about palette with similar vibes. They are not exactly dupes, maybe, I would not call that dupes, but you can have the same look, the same vibe using different palette. So if you'd like to see what I found going through my makeup collection, actually I don't go through the whole makeup collection, but a lot of palette just pop into my mind while I was doing the rainbow video, and have grouped by mood, let me say. So if you'd like to see, just keep on watching. Let's start with the Pastel Palette. I found these three. This is from the Natasha Denona, the Pastel Palette. This is the BH Lost in Los Angeles palette. Everybody's raving about this one being a dupe of the pastel from Natasha Denona, and nobody's talking about this palette. This is the Spectral Eyeshadow palette from Linda Hallberg. So let's start opening. I know that a lot of people are doing this video just going up through to on the table, but it's very difficult for me as I'm arranged in the room to have the camera watching the table. So I will trying to do my best to do keeping the palette up. So this is the the Natasha Denona. No, the camera was not focusing correctly, so let's try to maybe I can just set a little bit lower the light. Oh yeah, much better. So this is the palette, and this is how the Los Angeles looks like. Los Angeles is actually a little bit deeper respect the Natasha Denona one, but I will go through and swatch for the sorry, Malibu, the peachy orangey shade, first shade here, and we do not have any similarities actually in the Natasha Denona palette. We have the Bellini shade, this shade here, but it's a matte, so I think it's the same tone but different finish, but they can be absolutely be compared. Then we go, we have this Luxe from BH, this turquoise one, and actually it should be something in between this shade and this shade here. So let me just put this one on the back of my hand, and let's try to swatch the other two next to this one. So this is the Airy from Natasha Denona. As you can see, this is a more greenish tone, and this is just a light sky shade. And Brisk is a very light mint green. They are not exactly the same, but as you maybe it's better to keep the hand a little bit back, but you can do something very similar on the eye actually. Next one, but I just need to clean my hand. One swipe is enough. We have the greens from okay, we can swatch also Dreamer. This is a darker green, and I'll put next to the mint one. You see, not the same but similar. Then we have, let's go to the pinks. Also with the pinks we don't have any very similar shade, but we can try to swatch these two. Okay, that's not easy at all. This is 990 to 110, and this is Feeder. Okay, they are not exactly the same. This is a little bit more pink, this is a little bit more mauvey, but they can absolutely be used. The ones from Natasha Denona are not swatching very well. Let me say that these very light shades are not so visible on my skin actually, while the other one from BH are more deeper and they could be seen a little bit better on my skin. As far as the shimmer shadows, we can try to, okay, we have City of Los Angeles, that is the shimmery blue from BH, this one here, and then we have Bubble from the Natasha Denona, and it's here, actually it's not a shimmer, this one. We can put them, these two here, maybe. Natasha Denona first, but you will see one is metal, the other one is shimmer. Natasha Denona is here, and this one is from BH, City of Los Angeles. Can I say that maybe I prefer a little bit more the BH Cosmetics because it's a little bit more deep. The intensity, it's louder. We can go ahead with Hueo and try. Okay, we can pair this one with Bellini again, but this is a pink and this is a peach. Even though they look very similar on camera, this one is pinkier. And we can put it with Tulle. This one is from the Natasha Denona and BH. Not the same, but very close. Next one we can go, okay, these two maybe are the same. Sunset Boulevard, this let's call reddish. Okay, reddish with pink reddish with gold reflect, and this is Starlet, this one here from the Pastel. The one from Natasha Denona is more red than this one that is absolutely pink, but I will say on the eyes you will not see so much differences. Look, they have the same reflect, it's a gold reflect, and even in this case I think I prefer the one from BH. Last one we have Star Trek, this is a gold, and we have a light yellow that is called the Limoncello. Very light, so these two are not absolutely the same. I think we are done because I can't see any other similarities between these two, but let's open the Spectral Palette. This is the Spectral Palette, so I will remove these swatches and do the same with the Spectral Palette. So let's start with the green, and this green here looks very similar to this one here. So let's start with this one. It's not the same, actually it's darker, but guys, look, it's darker, the one from Linda Hallberg, but you can do the absolutely the same. Let's go with the pink with this one, and 90 20 10 this one. And also we are a little bit darker on this one, a little bit darker on the Linda Hallberg, but the vibe is the same. And also let's go ahead, we don't have anything similar to Occult, that it's a very dark purple. We have shimmer silver, but we have this one here. These pans are huge. This one here is very close to the City of Angels here. Oh my god, they are very similar. The one from Linda Hallberg is a little bit lighter, and it has bluish reflect. Let's try to put in here so you can see. This is City of Angels and this one is called Abstract. But yeah, I will tell it's very similar. And I like to swatch also faint this light green here, since I have all the greens on my hand. Let's try to put in here. It's a much lighter, and this is a shimmer one. Last shade from this comparison is dim, is this kind of peachy tone. I don't think it's similar to Malibu. They are not. There's no similarities with this one. Let's see with the Natasha Denona. No, they are not. So even though the palette are not exactly dupes, because we saw they are not exactly the same shade in two different palettes, they are very similar. So if you have the BH Cosmetics, don't go and buy the Natasha Denona one. Also because if you have fair skin like me, or even a little bit darker, you will not see those shades so much on your face. So don't waste your money. I will say this is a 69 euros, something similar, while the BH is about less than 20. I do not remember. Let's move on to some pastels. I have two actually. No, sorry, they are not pastels, but yes, they are. I don't know how to call them. This is the monochromans from Hindash. The issue is that you can't swatch this palette with your hand, so I will not do swatches of this palette because Hindash says that you can't touch the pans with the finger because you will leave an oily layer on the pans and they will not perform anymore like they do. So we will not swatch this one. I'm sorry. And this is very close to the Blend Bunny, the Dollhouse palette. Look at this. Okay, you don't have any very similar blue actually, because this is full matte, this is a mix of matte and shimmers. This is the two tones of blue from Hindash, and you only have this shade here that's called Glass High. And this is a very nice blue, very nice. They're not similar. They are similar in tone, but the finish is different, so this is not exactly the same. But I mean, you can use the blue anyway. Let's go to the lilac. Okay, we have this lilac here. This one here is a little bit lighter. I'll show you. This is a very light lilac mauve tone, but this is so good. And in between you have this other shade here that's a little bit darker, and the very dark purple. The purple on the Hindash palette, it's not really dark. Okay, let's try. My fingers are clean, so look. Okay, you don't have, or maybe this one, it's the most similar. Okay, we have a dupe. Look at this. This is from Hindash, this is from Blend Bunny. This is a little bit lighter, just a hint, not visible on the eye, never seen on the eye. You don't have the light lilac. It's not similar to the one of the Dollhouse, because this is a much lighter. Let's go ahead with Hearth and Throb. I don't think we have any very similar shade here, because this is like a peachy tone and you don't have any peach tone here. None. This is an orange actually, so I don't think you will. No, this is not so close. Let's try. Okay, it's your fault if my palette is going to be ruined. Look, no, they are very different. I like this one. This is not a very common shade actually. Very good. And the darker one, look, the darker one is not swatching on the finger. It's a red. I can't see anything similar. Let's go to the pink. We don't have so many similarities here actually. The pink, you don't have anything similar, because this pink here is more similar with this one, so you don't have any very similar shade. Let's go to the browns. These two browns are so beautiful. You have, okay, this is a green actually, so it's not the same. You will see more green on the finger, look. And this is a like I don't think you will see. It's so light on the finger, but this is a brown. So yes, you don't have so many. Let's go ahead, and this shade here and this shade here, yes, they are pretty the same. This shade is also very close to this one. This shade here, there's none in the dollhouse. However, if you have the dollhouse, because if you have the index, you will not have any shimmer shadows. But if you have the dollhouse, you can recreate a few looks that you can do with the Beautopsy. Is the Beautopsy one of the most beautiful palette on the world? I will not say that. It's good. I love the idea underneath the palette. I have also the monochrome ones, no, the Beautopsy, sorry. The things that you can use this product everywhere on your face, that's great. And these powder are performing very well on your face. You can use as a blush, for contour. You can use for your brow. This palette, maybe the shade is not so easy to use on the brows, but on the Beautopsy you can, of course. You can use on your lips, so this is a very good idea. If I have to choose one, I will go with the dollhouse, because gives you more options actually. This is a bigger palette. You have matte and shimmers from Blends Bunnies are so good. Okay, this is another difficult one because we are talking about nude. I have two palettes from Glam Shop. First one is Totally Blansky nude palette, and the other one is chocolate something, this one here. And then I have the Silhouette Boutique. The palette is called Caramel, and here it is. So let's try to put all together. I have found some similarities. They are not dupes, of course. Look at this, or maybe it's better to do like this. So you can see there are some similarities, otherwise you will not hear me. So let's start with between these two. This one is from Caramel, this one is from, this is the Caramel, this is the chocolate. So let's start with this shade here, and this shade here, and maybe also this one here. And I think that's all. Okay, this is a matte, these two are shimmer. This has a lot of glitter inside, and this was from the Glam Shop Vinsnia. Even though the shade is very, very cute, the fact that it's full of glitter, and it's full of glitter, look how it's performing. It's awful. Look at the Caramel one. No, sorry, this is also from Glam Shop, and then we have here the Caramel one. Look at the Caramel one. Not the same. This is an orange, this is a red, this is an awful glitter shadow. We have another orange, this one here. Let's put this here. Okay, not the same, but very close, same shift. So these two are the same. Let's go through the brown matte. They are very close, very close. This is from the Caramel. No, sorry, this is from the chocolate. It's two sweets. A caramel and chocolate. It's not the best. They are the same, exactly the same brown. Yes. This is a full shimmer shadow, so there's none. Let me check. And you have Buddha from the nude and Poliscuiagi from the chocolate. And okay, now they look different in the swatch. They look very close in the pens actually. We don't have anything similar Maybe Fuge can be a close choice. Let's see. This shade here from the caramel. No, they have this is a movie shade, a brown and a pink, so they are not actually. I was thinking we will have more here, but we don't. We don't. We have this shade here that's called Ganache from the caramel. Oh, this is purpley. Okay, we don't have anything similar. I thought that we will have more, so let's try to find something else. Maybe this one. And this one that's called Vanilla Caramel, and this one that's called Bliźniaczcy Płomień. Okay, not the same. This is a little bit warm. This is like a yellow gold, and this is you see, they're not. I'm sad, yes, because when I took out the palette from the drawer, I was thinking, oh, this will be dupes. This would be, for sure. And I opened the 3 palette and I thought, yes, they're very close. But I haven't swatched them, so that's why. Yeah, actually, you know, we have spent so much time on this palette, that's enough. This will be very difficult because we have 4. And this is from the Berry Stone. I picked up the Cupcake from Glamlight. This is not a full berry palette. Then I have the Still Pretty from September Rose. Okay. Then we have the Bella Cosmetic Shadow of Roses. This is a brand new in my collection. And I think these two are very close. You know what? Oh yeah. And last one is the berries from Bellabeautebar. So, not the same, but close. Let's start. Let's start with the Bright Fuchsia. We have one here. We have, let's see which one. We have 2 here. Let's try with this one and this one. They are 2. Not exactly the same, but close. Then we have this one from the Berry. Another one that it's not exactly the same, but close. And then we have this one that looks like a red, but I don't think it is. Or maybe yes. So, you see, not the same, but close. We have also some reds, so let's go with the red. This one here from September Rose. Oh, this is so light. Look at this. It's an orangey actually. We have this one from Bella. Oh, these two are very close. Yes, they are. We have none in the berries and we have none in the Glamlight. But you see, you have so many similar shades. This one on the eyes will look exactly the same. Yes. Then this palette has, let's see, Mauve, this is a lilac actually. We have a few browns there. Maybe we can try with this pink from September Rose. Okay. We have none in the Bella, but this looks very similar to this one. And oh yeah, they are very pretty close. And this one, that should be a little bit lighter. We have this one here from the Glamlight that I think it's darker, but you know, All of these can be used as transition shade. Pretty close. Then we have some purples. Let's go to the purples. We have this purple here. Let's start with the glam light. This purple here. Okay. We have this one from the berry that absolutely it's darker. Look, yes. Also not exactly the same shade. And we have, let's see, maybe this shade here. Look, and we have also a very dark one here. Okay, this is very close to the one from the Beauty Bay. And I will say we will have these two from September Rose, 1 and 2, yes. Okay, these two are absolutely lighter, but I mean, removing, okay, this is difficult. Removing these two that are more dark, these two, these four, yes, yes, maybe they can be compared. They can be compared. Let's try a few shimmer shadows. Okay, let's start with this shade here in the Bella one. So we have a reference. So I was saying, let's start with this shade from the Bella, and let's see if we have anything similar. No, I don't think so. This is very different. It's a purple, and this is a red, and this is no, absolutely not. I think this one should be quite close. Actually, it's closer to this one is from the Beauty Bay. It's closer to the one from September Rose and not from this one. And maybe let's try this one here. And this is also more similar to the September Rose and the Beauty Bay. No, these two are not the same. I thought there would have been more similar shadows in here. Well, they're not. We have still two shades to go. Let me pick another one. We have to go to this one, Red Tulip. Okay, and this one is this one? Yes. Okay, they are close. Yes, they are. And let's see if we have something similar in here. This is brighter. Maybe this one from Beauty Bay. No, this is not. But this is not. No, they are not. They are not. This is about the berry palette. Pinky berry palette. We have the greens now. Oh my god, I need a break. It's very long video. Move on. I decided to go with the easy one. First one will be a quad from Kaleidos, the Black Jasmine. And I know everybody wants to compare this one with the Mini Xenon from Natasha Denona. I already did a comparison. They are very close, very close. You'll see. How can I manage to keep both of them? But can I say you that the Kaleidos one is better? Let's start with the lightest. Let's start with the lightest. So this is the lightest gray, and this is a in between this one. Okay, they are pretty close, you see. Let's go to the silver. This is from Natasha Denona, and this is from Kaleidos. The Kaleidos one, it's a little bit darker, but you know, on the eye you will not notice so much differences. They are very similar. Let's go with the dark gray and the black. And I do not remember about the dark gray. Let me just clean the finger. This is from the Natasha Denona. Okay. And this is from the Kaleidos. Exactly the same. Let's go to the black. Wow, a very dark black.
Let's go to the disco. Di Gemini Park, da Spotify.
Alexa, stop. And this is the one from Natasha Denona. This is not a very intense black. The one from Kaleidos is absolutely a better one. Then we have another comparison with the other quad from Kaleidos and the new quad from Gwen Stefani brand. The brand is called the GXV. I don't know why. Okay, let's open the Kaleidos one. The Kaleidos is called Brew. This one here, this shade was broken, and we have, if I can open, this is from Gwen Stefani. They're not exactly the same, I know, but they are pretty close. So if you have one, you can skip the other one. Look, a little bit warmer, a little bit cooler, but what can I say? They're both very good, very good. The quality of the Gwen Stefani is so good. I was not willing to try. Then I placed an order on Sephora US. This brand was just released, so I decided to try. There were not so many things to choose. Just have a few finish of the same red lipstick and the palette and maybe something else, I do not remember. So as far as the shimmer, there's no shimmer in the Gwen Stefani one, so these two are not close, but these two are. These are almost the same. So this was the very easy part. Let's go to another very difficult. This is the blue purple palette, and we have, I need more space. Let's move this one there. Go, goodbye, bye, bye, bye. First one, of course, the Bellabeautebar Midnight Palette. Okay, the Pink Crush Cosmetics Metamorphosis Palette. This is full of duochrome. Oh, this palette is so good. Look at this. You can see this shade here, and this shade here, and this shade here. They are pretty close. Okay, this is lighter actually, but this is very close, also close. But we have more actually, so let's move on. Alien Unearthly in the dark, and you have this blue here, look at this, and the blue from the Bellabeautebar, very close, and the blue from the Pink Crush, it's darker, I know. And last one, we have 4 palettes to compare. Huge job, we are doing a very huge job. Lidl Cosmetics Midnight Flower. Okay, this is a little bit different from the other because you don't have purples and blue matte shadows, so you have just shimmer shadows. But let's keep up this one. Oh, sorry. Dark purple from Alien, almost the same. Dark purple matte, of course, from the Pink Crush, and we have 1 and 2 from the Bellabeautebar. I will say, if you have one of these, you can skip the other. And there should have been another one, but it hasn't reached me out yet. That is the one from Be Perfect. I do not remember the name actually, and I'm sure I have more in my collection, but more than 4 should have been too difficult. Let's go to some shimmer shadows. Okay, okay, just pick up still this one from Alien. because we will not have any Shimmer Shadows from Alien to compare. We have this one from Little Cosmetics, look, and this one, okay, close, not the same. Let's go to the Pink Crush. We have this one that is very close, very close. And from Beauty Bay we have this shade here and this shade here, and as you can see, yes, they are almost the same. They are almost the same. On the eye you will not see the difference. You can see a little bit more warm tone, a little bit more cooler one, but they're the same. They're the same. Let's go to a few shimmer. We have just two in Alien Unearthly. Okay, this is a white with the bluish reflect, and this is a very nice shade. Look at this. But it's very light. It's a bluish pinkish reflect. Okay, you don't have any other similar shade in the other part, in the remaining palette. But let's go ahead with the other three. Okay, let's start with the purple. We will start with this shade here, and I think we have the same vibe in the little one. Look, yeah, little one is lighter, and then we have this shimmer that absolutely it's lighter. Then we have this one that is darker, much darker, and last one we have, this is a duochrome. Can you see? Okay, the first finger is not the best to swatch, but look at this. Altogether, this is also a duochrome from Pink Crush. It's a purple, bluish, pinky shade. Okay, these are different. These are different. I can't see anything. Maybe the one from Alien and this one from Beauty Bay. Maybe they are the closest one. Let's go to the blue tones, so the blue shimmer tones, and we have how many swipe I've already used. Let's start with this shade here, and this is quite close to this one here, and I think the one from Pink Crush is darker. Yes. So we can go forward with this shade from Beauty Bay. Okay, pretty close. And let's put them here, Beauty Bay, Pink Crush, Little Cosmetics, and Beauty Bay again. Beauty Bay, Little, Pink Crush, and Beauty Bay again. Okay, I need another one. This is the fifth one. And let's go ahead with this one, that is the darkest one from Little. Okay, and we have another darker one from Beauty Bay, and we are done with the blue. Okay, so let's put them in here. Okay, this is absolutely darker, that's from Beauty Bay. This is from Little, a little bit darker than these two, but not so much actually. You can exchange these three for sure. Look, and also the reflets, they are pretty close. Not the same, but pretty close.
I felt your hand